Listing optimization. You now know which keywords you want to attack. You know which keywords are going to make you money. So optimize your images. Make sure that you're prepared to convert, all right? Good rule of thumb is the first main image obviously will get 100% visibility and will earn the click. What up, what up? How are all of you doing today? Good? You guys learned a lot today? Good. Wow, that's kind of loud. Guys, so 2 seconds. I know you guys have been sitting here all day. Please do yourselves a favor. Stand up. Get the blood flowing. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I'll call you lazy and I'll judge you. Cool, cool. Yeah, I got to stretch too, man. I think I'm going to have, got to go get a massage later. No hanky-panky, though. My drivers keep on doing that. They keep on going, oh, you want a massage? I'm like, no, I don't. I'm good. I got a massage earlier. Anyways, guys, so today we're going to talk about mastering paid traffic to drive ranking and sales to Amazon. Who feels like they've mastered ranking on Amazon? All right, cool. So all of you better be paying attention. And by the end of this, I truly, truly hope that you guys implement this framework that I'm going to share with you guys today. Because truly, 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 this system works. We've done it over and over and over again. And of course, I'll show you proof and all that. But anyways, let's get right into it. All right, so if you implement this framework in less than 30 days, you can add an extra $100,000 a month or more to your business. We've seen it over and over and over again. And the people that rinse and repeat and stay tried and true to this process have added millions. So real quick, we won't go too much into this. My name is Shaikh. I'm the founder of Bright Vision LLC. Been doing e-commerce for over 6 years. My first success was Facebook ads and drop shipping, and I'm very grateful for that experience, because you guys are very fortunate to either be involved in Amazon or want to be involved in Amazon. And the reason is this, all right? There is unbelievable amount of volume and sales happening on Amazon.com. All right, and as Steven mentioned earlier, by the way, Steven, amazing, that was great. Truly, people trust Amazon. They trust the brand, okay? When you have people come to your listing and it's all Amazon, they're ready to buy, okay? So when I started learning about Facebook ads, I learned a lot about marketing, right? People don't trust my Shopify store. They won't trust your Shopify store as much as Amazon.com. So I got really good at marketing. I helped multiple brands get to 7 and 8 figures, scaled multiple 7 figures brands and sold them. I've mastered ranking and reviews. I'm very grateful for the people in the industry that I've met and have taught me a lot of what I know. And every single entrepreneur that has implemented our framework properly has always been able to rank whatever keyword they want to rank for to the top page of Amazon. And so I'm going to quickly unveil to you soon, very soon, the revolutionary new rapid ranking system our clients are using to quickly get to page 1 for their desired keywords. By the way, guys, take all the pictures you want, but I'm also going to make sure you get this presentation, and it's going to have a little bit more information too when you download it later. So real quick, just some graphs on Helium 10, just how we've been able to consistently rank for our clients' keywords. That kind of turns me on. I don't know if that's weird. Very straight line. That one's really great. I was really proud of that one. We were so low. I mean, in a matter of a week, we were able to get to position 6. And the beauty of our system is that we maintain rank. This keyword, I believe, the one that I pulled this had above 30,000 searches. So we made a whole lot of money there. And so, guys, ranking is the lifeblood of your Amazon business. All right? And if you're not feeling confident that you mastered this stuff, I want you to really, really pay attention and make sure that you go home and you implement this stuff, literally tomorrow, okay? Because it works. So real quick, a quick ranking crash course. Howard did an amazing talk earlier. I really hope you took some pictures. Join his groups. He really knows a whole lot about what's going on the back end. Basically, from a top-level view, Amazon's ranking algorithm is focused on relevancy for their customers. When people are searching things, they don't want somebody to search cookie cutter and get an oven, okay? That's not what they want, okay? So they're really focused on relevancy. And the second is profit for Amazon, not for you. Amazon's really not your friend. I know that they make you a lot of money probably, but trust me, they're not your friend. And you'll see this. You'll see listings sometimes that are totally breaking TOS. Totally, you're looking at this, you're like, what's going on here? The reason is they're making a whole lot of money for Amazon. And the most important elements for ranking are, again, this is very relevant to what Howard was talking about, are add to carts, sales, wish lists, click-through rate, and conversion rate, and a whole other bunch of things. But the most important thing is sales. Okay, because all these indicators, what are they trying to optimize for? Sales. So reviews don't, and talking about reviews, people are always asking, oh, do my reviews affect ranking? So look, reviews don't really directly affect the ranking algorithm, but rather they affect the conversion rate, okay? Remember, Amazon ranks you, people pay you, real people pay you. So no reviews means no sales means loss of rank. An example is recently I tested this. Don't do this, by the way. I just tested this to be funny. I ranked a product to the first page of Amazon for its selected keyword, I think about 45,000 searches per month, with 0 reviews, position 4. It stuck for over 2.5 weeks. Did we make a lot of sales? Not really. Just think about it, all right? If somebody has 1,000 reviews and you have 0, is anyone going to buy your product? Are you going to buy that product? No. So when you prepare for ranking, we're going to talk a little bit about this, make sure you have the reviews to be able to stick, okay? People aren't going to buy your product if you don't have the right amount of reviews. And so it's the fastest method we've discovered to quickly rank on page 1, maintain that rank, and without wasting time and money on rebates, which a whole lot of people are doing. Look, rebates do work, obviously. They're freaking expensive. I mean, for people who have lower ticket products, it's fine, I guess. But I have some clients that are selling products that are $200, $300, $400, $500. They're not going to shell out $500 per search fund, buy on rebate key or whatever. Pay traffic. Smiley face. And so just think about it, guys. Think about your end goal. I'm a really big believer in fundamentals, understanding why things work at the very simplest level. If you understand the building blocks of how things work, you're going to be able to do whatever you want because you get it, all right? And the why of why you're doing things. Really, really dial into why you're doing things, okay? You sell on Amazon to take advantage of Amazon's 300 million monthly active buyers, not for any other reason, okay? If you want to push traffic to Amazon to make sales all day, go make a Shopify store. All right, we're pushing traffic to Amazon for a very specific reason. All right, and again, not so that you can push traffic on Amazon, just so you can pay them 15% on their commission and then not get access to your customer data, which, by the way, there are ways to get. Hi, YouTube. Figure out ways to get access to your customer data for Amazon. I'm serious, do it. Amazon's not your friend and you're not really theirs, okay? It's a transactional relationship with Amazon. It's a give and take. Take as much as you can. So we push traffic to Amazon to control ranking. So you can take advantage of the organic sales that you're already paying 15% for. So how to think about ranking and maintaining your position. Guys, it's so simple, all right? It's not complicated. All right, whatever position you're at, make sure you push volume until the algorithm feels that you have quote-unquote earned that position for page 1. All right, so think about it. If you're at position 20, all right, and you're moving 5 units a day, and position 1 is moving 50 units a day, you got to think, okay, how am I able to push as much units or at least get close to that for a consistent amount of time, day in, day out, so that you're able to show the Amazon algorithm that you deserve that position. Guys, Amazon's in it for relevancy, but they're in it for money. Okay, they have a fiduciary duty to make money for their shareholders. They're not going to rank you and let you stick if you're not going to make money. And so the system is all about speed and simplicity. For us to rank, we just need to push volume. We need to make sales. Now look, you can push add to carts and you can do all these other things, and that works, okay, fine. But nothing is more powerful than pushing sales, obviously. So units need to be moved. Keywords need to be associated with sales. As the ninja trick, you need a high click-through rate. The more higher click-through rate and the higher session order percentage you have, the faster you'll rank and the less sales you'll have to move. And you need to control for how many purchases of a certain amount of time to allow for the algorithm to trust our listing. Amazon won't reward you with sales if you have none, so you need to create externalities. It's almost like a chicken and egg dilemma, all right? And that externality that I've found that works very fast, some of the people we've worked with and I myself have been able to rank products as in little as 3.5 days. And one of our biggest case studies is the person who did rank in 3.5 days went from $1,000 a day to $24,000 a day. Who likes those numbers, huh? Yeah, cool. So, since paid traffic is our catalyst, I kind of want to talk about why, all right? It's perfect because we can control how many purchases for how long. And it's great for allowing us to maintain ranking. And as I like to say, stick the landing. I don't know if you ever heard some guy in a British accent at the Olympics saying that. But we really want to make sure that, look, if you're going to spend this money to rank, or you're going to blast your email list, or you're going to push an audience to rank, maintain it. Why would you move through all these units and do all this work just to have it not maintained? I've seen so many people, they half-ass their ranking efforts. they try to rank for like 10 keywords at a time, and maybe they'll jump up a little bit, but they won't stick. And it's like, what are you doing? Be intentional, be strategic. It's much cheaper than rebates. If you have a low-ticket product, you want to do rebates, fine. Fundamentally, very, very fundamentally, all you really need to do is take audience attention and move it to your listing in a way that associates that traffic and sales with a keyword. It's that simple. But the reason we use paid traffic is, again, you control that traffic. And there's also ways that we can also turn that traffic into our audience so that we own it later on. And so also, Amazon loves external traffic. Why? Because you're giving customers, and they get to keep those customers. And Amazon knows how to market to their customers extremely well. So they're really going to benefit you for it. So particularly, the traffic sources that they love are Facebook, Instagram, Google, and YouTube. And if you were paying attention to Howard's presentation, it's also Pinterest. And also, Amazon does love PPC. I have a different view on PPC. I believe that, look, I don't really think you should rank with PPC. You can use it while you're ranking, and we use a few different tactics while we're trying to rank to make sure that we're hitting everything from every angle. But a lot of people, they're running PPC and they're not even profitable. And so they're making all this money on the front end, and they look at the back end and it's like, I didn't even make anything. All right, so before we unveil the system, I want you to think about a few things, because guys, you've been hearing it over and over and over again. 5 years ago, you could have thrown a product up on Amazon and you would have made money, all right? And that made a really big issue in the game, okay, which, by the way, those people are dying now if they haven't evolved. And it's very simple. You can't just be a one-trick pony. You can't just be a good product sourcer or have good connections in China. It doesn't work anymore. You need to be a business owner, a business strategist, strategic, capable, skilled. You need to continuously educate yourself. You need to understand how people buy, all right? Because at the end of the day, if you rely on Amazon, you're going to die. You're not going to make it, all right? You need to be able to use Amazon as another arm of your business. It will make you a shit ton of money. It really will. And I'm going to show you some ways how you can actually grow beyond Amazon, okay? Just like how Tim was talking. But truthfully, you can't just be a one-trick pony. You can't just be like, I threw a product on Amazon and making some money. I mean, honestly, I'll tell you later, too, you're going to be losing a whole lot of money on the back end. So, are you building audiences? How are you relating and adding value to your potential and current customers? How are you monetizing your current customers? So I think, I think we saw a number, was it 7 times? I usually see 5 to 8 times. It's 8 times easier / cheaper to sell to your existing customers. Most Amazon sellers make a sale and they don't even think about their customer. Build your audience. All right, and what are your back-end offers? Insane. The biggest billion-dollar companies in the world, McDonald's, for example, they make immense amounts of money on the back end. All right, an example of this, you should watch this movie. It's called The Founder. And basically, the way that McDonald's makes money, you need to apply this system. You need to apply the way they think, is they make a shit ton of money on the back end. They're not even making real money on their food. Who knows how McDonald's makes money? One of you can raise your hands and you can yell it out loud. Real estate. I love all of you for saying that. Apply that. Why? Because look, they're willing to lose money on their first sale. They make a little bit money on would you like fries with that? Would you like that? Would you like the meal? Back, 10 years ago, it was like the Super Size Me bullshit. Right? Then that movie came out. And so they're making a little bit of money on food. But guess what? Restaurant chains are not profitable. And the standalone franchises aren't really that profitable. They're making money by selling their franchise packages, the back-end offer, and then they're making money by going ahead and going to the franchise owners. Oh, you want real estate? Oh, hey, sign this paperwork. We'll help you get the piece of property, but we're going to own it after you pay for it with all the money that you're making from your franchise. Okay, that's what's made this company a billion-dollar company. Okay, you're not going to become a billion-dollar. I thought you said something. You're not going to become a billion-dollar company by selling front end one time and then forgetting about your customers. And so one other thing to think about, I call this strategy pulling the thread, is that you want to follow your customer down the entire life of their journey, okay? You want to be able to pull the thread, right? You know those little threads that you might see and you just pull. You want to be able to go ahead and say, oh, okay, cool. This customer bought some CBD oil for dogs. Okay, clearly they're a pet owner. What else can I add value to them, right? If I got them in my email list, I could say, hey, we have this awesome new tool that actually helps clipping our dogs' toenails easier and healthier and safer for our dogs. We have this new little slip or whatever that makes it easier for us to make sure that our dogs don't get infected when they're cutting their nails or whatever, you know what I'm talking about? You need to be able to pull the thread and follow your customer down their journey so that you can continuously add value to them. That's why building an audience is so important. If you're not building an audience, shame on you if you're a current Amazon seller. All right, don't feel bad, but you should feel bad. And if you're new, think about this. How can I make sure that I get access to my customers? Am I putting package inserts? Am I trying to get a hold of them after by pulling my customer data? You've got to figure out how to do that if Amazon's taking that away. There are ways to do it. Figure it out. If you're going ahead and actually pulling that customer data, putting into a custom audience, running ads to the customers that have bought, and being able to put them into a ManyChat audience or your Facebook group or get their email list. All right, now, the moment we've all been waiting for, the rapid ranking system. This is a 5-part framework that I'm going to go into detail in a minute that has worked over and over and over again to rank hundreds of products without fail if you follow the process. First is keyword research and strategy. It always, whenever you do anything in business and in life, it always starts with research and strategy. Those who do not plan to fail. So at the end of the day, not all keywords are the keywords you should rank for. It's better to be a big fish in a small pond always. Because the second you become a medium-sized fish in a really big pond or a small fish in a really big pond, you're going to get eaten up. So think about the fact that sometimes being positioned, actually always, the position 1 on a search volume keyword for 10,000 searches is far more profitable than position 20 on a search volume of 100,000. Make sure your listing has earned the right to be among the most powerful listings. An example, if you have 20 reviews and everyone else has thousands, you guys going to convert? No? Yeah, you're right. So the few tools that I use, or the tool suite that I use, is Helium 10's tool suite. I'm a really big fan of their magnet tool and their keyword tracking tool. Use those tools every single day. Keyword tracker is like my drug now because I'm always seeing +1s and pluses and stuff. Helium 10's great. Go ahead and download it or use it. I'm not an affiliate. 2, listing optimization. You now know which keywords you want to attack. You know which keywords are going to make you money. So optimize your images. Make sure that you're prepared to convert, all right? Good rule of thumb is the first main image obviously will get 100% visibility and will earn the click. Image 2, image 3, image 4 will earn the conversion. Okay, people are moving way more visual than reading. Copywriting is great. Make sure that your bullet points and descriptions are easy to read and don't make you think. But images are going to really drive the conversion. Make sure that your images are high converting, easily show what the product is, and convey value prop. Make sure your desired keywords are in your listing, your title's huge, and your back-end search terms. And make sure it fits exactly what people are searching for and desiring. Think about your customer. Like the saddest thing in the Amazon space is that a lot of Amazon sellers aren't good marketers. And in reality, if you're in business and you're not a good marketer, you really won't make it far. It's just simple, right? It really is the truth. Study marketing relentlessly. And so think about your ideal avatar. Think about the problems you're solving with the product you're selling. Just think, it's so easy. Do some social listening, right? Figure out where your customer's at in their journey so that you can get at them and make sure that you're delivering the value that they're looking for. You really want to make sure that your product is positioned as the bridge that gaps who they are right now and who they want to become, or what problems they want solved. Cool. Step 3, review congruency. Make sure you have enough reviews and a good review ratio for the keywords you're going to buy, or your keywords you're going after. Think about how you buy. Because I bet every single one of you has bought something from Amazon, right? And if you're not, well, I mean, come on, at least drink your own Kool-Aid, guys. Would you buy a product with 1,000 reviews, 4.9 stars, and then a product right under it with 50 reviews and 4.5 stars? Probably not, right? Ranking on page 1 gives you visibility, a chance, a moment. Use that moment. All right, cool. Step 4. Now that we've done all the back-end work, we're prepared, we're ready, let's get into traffic, sales, and ranking. All right. Specifically, what we're going to use is Facebook offer ads to push sales for the initial push. Now, again, people always ask, "Oh, do I use this? Do I do that? Do I do like email lists?" Guys, All you need to do to rank on Amazon is build an audience and move the audience to Amazon in a way that associates the keywords that you're trying to rank for with the sales that you're pushing. It's so simple. The reason we use Facebook offer ads, though, specifically for this framework, is a lot of people usually don't have an audience built up before they want to rank. Right? They haven't been thinking long term. So the reason we use Facebook offer ads is because the way they work, which is really cool, is I can actually use a traffic objective, right? Which makes my CPCs and my CPAs really, really low. I'm not trying to get a convert. But when somebody clicks, oh, I want this offer, Facebook is actually going to do some free remarketing for me. Okay, so I'm going to set a deadline for my offer, and every single day I get closer to that offer, Facebook's going to hit me with a notification. Oh, hey, by the way, you saved this offer. Go ahead and take advantage of it. And I'm getting free remarketing. Then later on, we'll set up a tool called Zon Tracker FB. Okay, Amazon attribution is rolling out. It gives you access to the conversion data for the traffic you're pushing. Not everyone has access to it though. So Zon Tracker FB is a great tool to be able to track your conversions coming from Facebook ads. It's really powerful. I suggest you look into it. To track Facebook conversions using the conversion objective. Right after we begin seeing some sales, you can use Zon Tracker FB. Not everyone does. Again, it's all about pushing audiences. And we'll incentivize high average order value by using tiered discounts. There's a reason for this. This is very powerful, and it's a ninja is shit. Not a lot of people talk about this. It's cool. I'm really happy I found this out. On Amazon, there isn't such thing as a conversion rate. If you've ever looked in the back end of business reports, okay, it's actually called session order percentage, okay? And so the cool thing about session order percentage is that, normally, let's say I have a Shopify store. If I have 100 people come to my store, all right, and 30 people buy, and whatever amounts they buy, the way I'm going to look at it is, I have a 30% conversion rate, okay? The interesting thing on Amazon, though, is if I have 100 people come by, but each of them buy 3 units, okay? Very interesting. I'm going to have a 90% conversion rate, or rather, what you call it is a session order percentage. And so Amazon's going to freak out because they're going, holy crap. People are buying so much of this stuff. They're buying, the average order value, the cart size is out of this world. What's going on? And so that's going to make it ranking for you much, much easier. So then we'll run $5 a day in Google ads, sometimes forever, as Amazon loves Google traffic, okay? It's pretty crazy. I mean, we've seen this dramatically lower the cost of what we need to spend to build our audiences when we're just pushing traffic through Google ads. Don't even spend a lot, but we're seeing that people are going on to Google, they're going for the keyword, they're clicking and going onto the product page, and that really pushes rank considerably. Then we'll use YouTube ads, if needed, straight to a conversion / a search find by video, okay, to make sure that we can actually get that traffic in. Amazon loves YouTube traffic. Now, we don't always use YouTube. It's only if we're having trouble pushing and the competition is really high for the search keyword that we're trying to go after. And then what we'll do is we'll push PPC manually for our desired keywords. And then this is Ninja as well. Shout out to Dan, you know who you are. Once on the bottom of page 1, we'll flick on auto. We won't use the auto campaign for PPC until we're on the bottom of page 1. We'll flick it on. Usually what that'll do is it'll actually just push us up like 5, 10, sometimes even 15 spots like that. Cool, and so obviously we need to associate the keywords to the sales that we're making with paid traffic, okay? What you're usually gonna wanna start off with is super links. The reason for this is you're usually not on page 2 or 3 when you're trying to rank for a keyword. So we'll use a super link. Pixelfy.me is a great tool to build these and pixel the traffic. If you guys don't know what pixeling the traffic means, it basically means I can tag that person who clicks on the link and I can remarket to them. I'll know exactly who clicked on that link. And so we usually use the Supreme 2.0. You can play around with it. Go ahead and get into Pixelfy.me. I'm also not an affiliate. But what this will do is it'll give you access to a whole suite of different links that you can use to rank. All right. Now, when you're close to page 2, I usually only use this when I'm on the bottom of page 1, maybe the top of page 2, is I'll begin using search find buys with YouTube ads or ManyChat sequences. Okay. Now, I know a lot of you, ManyChat's like over your head, that's why we're not talking about it today, but I really, really insist that you learn ManyChat as soon as possible, and you learn as many platforms as you can to talk to your customers for free. All right, a lot of Amazon sellers are getting crushed right now because they thought, oh, okay, it's Amazon, like, I just keep putting my product in shipping, I'm gonna make money forever, and now their businesses are gone. They're gone. All right, don't let that happen to you. The only way that you can maintain and leverage a long-term business for life is if you can talk to your customers for free. For free. all right? And so again, we'll use search find by, usually with YouTube video ads. It'll just be a screen recording of somebody typing in the keyword, scrolling through and finding the product, and then adding it to cart. Again, these are the tools, zontrackerfb.com and pixelfyme.com. These are really great, or pixelfy.me. Cool, congrats. You've used the system, you've pushed your traffic, and now you've been able to begin raising your rank. Now it's time to slowly turn the dial down on your paid traffic day by day and let the organic wave and organic sales build. I see so many people, and this is why, like, look, it might work for you. I'm not saying it doesn't, but a lot of people, they try to push like many chat sequences all at once, or they like to push email blasts all at once, and they'll see the rank jump up, and then all of a sudden, why? Because you only pushed it for one day. You only pushed it for a couple days. Amazon's not like that. The algorithm's not like that. Of course you're going to see spikes randomly. The algorithm is trying to figure out what products are going to sell consistently, right? So again, the way that you want to think about it is, how can I keep rolling these sales, pushing these sales day in, day out, day in, day out, day in, day out, until I can rank and then slowly pull the dial down and begin getting organic sales to make up for the sales that I'm not pushing for. Right? This allows for the Amazon algorithm to trust you and trust your listing so that you can actually be ranked and stick. Remember, guys, relevancy is important, but profit's important too. If Amazon doesn't feel like you're a winner, they're not going to back you. And so once you've done this properly, you've ranked up and no longer need to push traffic to that keyword. And that's the whole point of the system, right? If you're going to push traffic to Amazon and already take that 15% hit, you're going to have to pay them for FBA fees. By the way, if you're not moving your product FBA and you're doing FBM, you're going to have a whole lot harder time ranking, right? It's just flat out. Amazon's really, it's their game, it's their business, it's their platform, right? As much as, they're giving us an opportunity to be able to use their logistics systems and take advantage of their monthly active buyers, you need, like, I'm begging you. This is like how I've been able to just quickly scale and make sure that I grow very fast, is I do this. I learn a little bit more about what market I want to go after. I never pick my product first, right? I'll do some research. I'll use AMZ Scout. I'll use, Jungle Scout, whatever. But just like Steven said, I'll never, ever just jump into a product and hope it sells. Hope is a terrible strategy, okay? Making money is not hard once you get all these systems right and you follow the path correctly. Once I know, okay, this market is validated, this market needs something, I go out and find a way to solve that problem. Usually I'll try and tweak the product. Guys, you're all smart, you're all clever, you spent money to be here, clearly you invested and dedicated. Innovation is something that can be taught. It's something that can be learned. Begin to think of ways and think of trying to change your product in ways to add more value. The more you do that, the more protected you are, okay? An example of this is very simple. You ever heard of the pop socket before? Any of you? Years ago, I got into the cell phone accessory market. Now, everyone's like, okay, you're going to get murdered. But you know what? I thought, okay, wait. I want to try and figure out a way to beat everybody else at their own game. And the only way to really do that is not copy, okay? There's a very timeless piece of wisdom. They say when everybody zigs, you got to zag, right? When everybody's doing this and trying to go after this pot of gold, I'm going to go, all right, screw you guys. Okay, no middle fingers. I'm going to pick something up here, right? Because the reason is competition is going to eat you away. It's going to eat you alive, and eventually it's going to leave you with nothing. So what I did was I found a product that was quite similar to something that I wanted to sell. And I went and reached out to the factory. I said, oh, do you do ODM? Do you allow for me to tweak this design? And I went ahead and hired a CAD designer. I got the design edited, and I went ahead and made my product. The product cost 60 cents to make per unit. Very cheap. I sold it for $10 a unit, right? I didn't have a whole lot of money when I started out. And so the thing is try and think of ways to really add more value. I know that you guys might not be marketers. You might not like being marketers. But I'm sorry, you can't outsource it. You can't go ahead and find somebody else to do it for you. You need to learn. Dedicate yourself to the process and learn about your customers. Learn about the people that you're selling to and adding value to. That's what business is at its crux. And find ways to innovate. Cool. So what's the purpose of ManyChat and email blasts? In our framework and in our system, look, you can do it. You can push traffic over a consistent amount of days, usually by segmenting your audience, so you don't push the same offer to your audience all at once. But from what we've seen after working with a whole lot of sellers and hundreds of listings, is that ManyChat if lists are usually better for maintaining rank. Reason being is we can push traffic all at once, right? So what we'll do is, if we ever see rank begin to drop off and maybe we haven't had a good week or something, Firstly, I'm going to go figure out why the hell I'm not selling, because once you're ranked up and you've done a good job of doing that, you usually stick, right? So if I begin to lose rank, I want to figure out why. Remember, guys, why? Understand fundamentals. You understand fundamentals and why things happen, you will never be poor, and you will never not reach your goals. And so when I begin to de-rank, I'll figure out why, I'll fix the problem, and then I'll just blast my audiences to go, oh, hey, here's an offer. Those who say that percentage off discounts don't work and don't really affect rank aren't telling the truth. Maybe it's become a little harder, but you can still move units. I wouldn't suggest giving away all your profit, though. It's probably better to be able to get better at designing your offer, figuring out what the pain point of your customers are, really calling them out and make them feel like, holy crap, if I don't buy this, I'm the stupidest person in the world. And unfortunately, they're not the best at initial ranking from what we've seen, because you don't control how many sales you're getting. You don't control how many sales I get today, tomorrow, the day after, and the day after that. However, if your audience is big enough, you can segment for sales velocity over a long period of time. And usually people don't have big audiences like that. And guys, please build up your audiences. Please, 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 for the love of God, build up your audiences. Do not let Amazon be the end-all and be-all of your money-making online journey. Okay? I mean, I'm serious. If you guys haven't already been able to liberate yourselves from, trading time for money, being able to make money from your goddamn phone is the greatest gift that has ever been bestowed upon this race. It's amazing. Just think about for a second what you're going to be able to do with your life if you're not having to clock in a 9 to 5 every single day. It's amazing. And those of you who experience this, they wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. So protect that. Protect that option. Protect that resource. Build up an audience. Build up people that you can talk to for free over and over again and add value to them. Always add value. All right? Your job is to serve. All right? As a business owner, your job is to make people's lives better. That's why entrepreneurship is so powerful. Think about Mark. Think about Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg, right? They have become billionaires because of the fact of how much value they've added. Okay, Jeff's made it so that you can make millions. I've seen some people make over $1 billion a year on Amazon from their goddamn phones. Mark has made it so you can contact anyone in the world. Like that. Add immense value, and you will not be poor. Cool. All right, cool. Real quick, another bonus. Again, ranking's super simple. I wanted to get through this as quick as possible so that you guys can ask me as many questions, because I feel like everybody's so confused about how this stuff works. Business is all about building relationships with your audience and serving them value. I'm serious. Do this, okay? It's so easy to just think about, and it feels good, to be like, oh, like I'm actually making people's lives better, all right? A lot of people that are using black hat tactics are solely black hat. By the way, this is all white hat, so you can go crazy with it. If you're having trouble with people who are using black hat, I'm telling you right now, often their products are not the best, okay? So if you can find a way to tell a better story, tell a better description of what they'll feel like, what life will be like after they buy the product, you'll be able to make sure that when they finally do get your product, they're wowed, okay? Try and build an amazing product that actually delivers value. And if you can't spend a lot of money on product, build an amazing customer experience, okay? Who has an iPhone here, right? Has anyone opened the iPhone box before, right? That feeling, that experience, that pop, right? It's amazing. That's customer experience, right? Make an amazing customer experience if you can't go off, if you can't go crazy with the product and the value that delivers, all right? Purchase or access traffic, attention, and move it into places where you can interact with your customers for free. I'm gonna say this over and over and over again. These are the laws of business, okay? And figure out ways to be able to add value down their customer journey. Learn ManyChat. Everybody's talking about it for a reason. It works. It's really powerful. It's going to allow for you to maintain your rank and control your reviews, and also you get to talk to your customers for free. Okay. 4, leverage Facebook groups. Build communities for your customers. That is so huge. Like that is value in itself. People want to connect and relate to people that do the same things as them, have the same problems as them, and have the same interests and likes as them. They will love you if you build a community for them. And on top of that, once you've built a community for them, they're going to worship you. Humans have a really bad complex in their minds called the idol complex. We love to idolize humans. That's why we love Ashton Kutcher, and some of us love Trump and some of us hate him, right? Is because of the fact that we idolize people very quickly. So if you build a community for people to interact, they're going to just instantly begin to trust you, and anything that you build down the line, they'll go, oh, I'll buy it. Yeah, this guy does a great job. And don't forget about email. It still works, okay? Now, again, I really want you to think about this. You don't want Amazon to be your only arm. As important as ranking is, this is the roadmap that we consistently take to be able to build a company up very quickly and be able to sell it for a whole lot of money. Tim's talked a lot about this. What we'll do is, again, we'll find a good market, we'll find a good audience, and we'll go, oh, okay, cool, like this audience makes sense, they have a problem, we can deliver value to them, we source the product, we'll go ahead and begin either building an audience beforehand, or we'll just launch if we know we have an audience that we can push. We'll rank up quickly, we'll begin selling out units, and every single unit we'll sell, we'll figure out a way to get access to our customer. Maybe it's a slip, maybe it's an email blast, maybe we're retargeting our customers. And so once we're able to go ahead and actually build up that audience, get all that audience, we're gonna take that data and toss it into lookalike audiences, okay? We're gonna be able to grow our audiences even more, and we'll begin pushing our traffic to Shopify stores or ClickFunnels, okay? The reason we're doing this is now Amazon's not our only place to sell, okay? When we begin able to do that, what we can then start doing is build a really beautiful brand story. You're obviously going to be doing that up until that point, but craft out your brand story. Why do I buy from this company? Why do I care? Okay? And then what I'm able to do is I'm able to build immense brand loyalty, okay? At some point, you don't even need to sell on Amazon anymore, although Amazon will be a good cash cow. Another thing to think about is the back end. All right, guys, the back end is no joke. The most profitable companies in the world don't give a shit about the first sale. How many of you knew that? Any? The first sale means nothing to the most powerful companies in the world. They don't give a shit. Because guess what? They're smart. They understand that it's 8 times cheaper and easier to sell to an existing customer, somebody that trusts them, right? Knows, likes, and trusts them. And they're just going to start selling over and over again and upsell, 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 upsell. Figure out ways to be able to sell to different customers. Figure out ways to, when you pull customers in, sell them different products. Figure out what's going on in their customer journey. And guess what, guys? The products that you sell your customers don't always have to be yours, right? Build JVs. Figure out ways to communicate and connect with other people in the space that are helping your customers and serve their value to your customers. Of course, as long as it's relevant and helps your customers. Cool. Any questions? Oh, wait, right before we do that, I wanted to just real quick say is that this presentation with a little bit more information will be in our elite private mastermind for private label sellers. You can go ahead and join in there. My email's right there, hi@BrightVision Digital, and you can shoot me a text. My assistant will go ahead and follow up with you, and then if you have questions, we can answer them there. Thank you so much. Questions, and you can clap now. I know one of you guys wanted to do that. Oh, I love that. I love that first question.
Oh, perfect.
Thank you, man.
All right, first question. Sounds like you're ready to go. Let's do it.
Yeah, cool. Go ahead.
The catch-22, we could get traffic from paid, but if there are no reviews, people won't buy. If people don't buy, we won't get reviews. How to overcome this?
So, another thing I want to say real quick, and this is just another fundamental of business and life, is do the hard thing. A lot of people don't want to do things that are hard. But the funny thing is the harder the thing you do, the more money you'll make, and the more of a moat you'll build around your business, right? So the interesting thing is, a lot of people are like, oh shit, how do I get reviews? Of course, you can promote to your friends, and they can buy your product, and they can get a couple reviews. We usually see inside of the algorithm that 21 reviews makes something different happen inside of the Amazon algorithm that makes ranking a whole lot easier. So I would do this, okay? If you have a product, and it serves somebody, it probably does, right? Go to the places where those people hang out, whether in a physical world, right, or the digital world. Find ways to connect with those people, whether through influencers or whether they're in Facebook groups, and just begin moving those products and be able to make sure that you get access to those customers. A great way is saying like, oh, I'm doing a beta test for my product, right? I'd love some feedback. I'm willing to give this product away for free, or I'm willing to sell this product to XYZ, but only the condition of, oh, please give me some feedback, be able to give me a review, so on and so forth. Something that's worked really well is, wow, I really shouldn't give this away, but one of the products I've sold in the past are they're weightlifting gloves, okay? So I'm going to the gym, right? And I'm like, oh, I have this product. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna walk to the gym, see the people that are lifting crazy amounts of weight, and go, oh, yo, dude, I got these gloves. You like them? Oh yeah, these are sick. Yeah. Well, hey man, I'd love to just give you a pair. If you could just buy this, I'll Venmo you. Just leave me a review, right? Or, hey, I really think that this is, if you really think this is a great product, dude, go and buy it and leave a review. This company looks like a great company, right? Get creative. It's really not the interesting thing is all you need to be able to do is figure out where those people are that would buy your product and get a hold of them either through paid traffic, affiliates, tapping into YouTube influencers. That's a huge one, by the way. Tapping into Instagram influencers or just going in the real world.
Awesome. I think this next one's a pretty good follow-up. So from the paid ads, do you move people firstly to ManyChat and from there to Amazon, or do you send them directly to the Amazon listing?
Cool. So the interesting thing is, again, you can really map out, and this is why I say there's a period for you to literally sit down and map out your strategy, which works best for you. Okay, like when we have clients come on, we literally devise a strategy plan that will make sense for their current situation, the amount of cash flow they have, so on and so forth. So what we'll do is if we want to rank fast and we're ready for it, what we'll do is we'll just use like a pixel find me link, right? Or like a different search find by, different super link, right? That'll just get us ranked up quickly. However, if we can sit on it for a little bit, we're like, whatever, we'll rank up later. We'll push traffic to a ManyChat and begin building and nurturing an audience. A lot of people that use ManyChat to rank that are having difficulty, they're going, oh, dude, this doesn't work, man. ManyChat's a lie. No, it's not a lie. You need to build an audience. You need to build a relationship. Okay, so add value. Make them really get them to know you, like you, and trust you. Okay, because only until they trust you will they buy. So, it's really just about what makes sense for you at the certain time when you're ranking.
Awesome. I think that answers the next question on whether it's allowed to run ads directly to an Amazon listing.
So I want to answer that real quick. And again, like,
Sure.
holy shit, like YouTube, but oh well. And if Amazon's here, hi. But look, Amazon's not your friend. I'm really telling you this right now. Like, you, as worried as about Amazon as you guys might be, like, don't be. All right. Like, follow the rules as much as you can. But like, if there's a strategy that's going to help you rank and make money, like, go for it. Like, I'm telling you, Amazon's not your friend. Invest in yourselves, become really good business owners so that Amazon isn't your only arm, and like build off there. But anyways.
Amazon said that it isn't the only place for selling international. Did you think Amazon will overload? Do you have any related? Maybe.
I don't really know. Well, Amazon's not going to overload. I don't think that's possible. But again, like you just don't want Amazon to be your only arm. It's a good one. It's a really good platform. But if you just think about it, like if you have only one system that's working, if they suspend you, if some BS happens, if some black hat sellers that are coming in and like taking down your listings, like Steven was saying, what does it matter to him, right? He's got a huge list. You just promote that all day.
Yeah, exactly. Can you explain the Facebook campaign objective again that you set? I felt like Facebook was just setting bad traffic to me when objective was traffic.
So again, like, I don't want to get too deep into like the Facebook know-how and everything. Facebook does, they actually score your page that you're running traffic from. And so the higher quality your page is, the better traffic they're going to send you. But no, they're not going to send you bad traffic. It's not in their interest to send you traffic that isn't making you money, because then you won't spend money with them, right? So that's not really the case. I mean, you can try other objectives. We use the traffic campaign because we can get really, really low cost per clicks and cost per actions.
Makes sense. What URL can we use for external ads? Can we use our product page's URL, or does it have to be the URL that has our product and other products on it?
Cool. So I actually talk a lot about this in the group. There's a whole lot of different URLs. Howard talked about the social signal URLs like Pinterest. I often, for a lot of my clients, I'll use pixelfy.me. And I'll use the Supreme 2.0. Okay, that's a two-step URL. The reason for the two-step URL is because it'll actually show a high click-through rate. Excuse me. It'll show a really high click-through rate. So that's really good for your ranking. It's going to make ranking cheaper for you. So that's what we use for external ads. Do not push external traffic without having a super link or a search find by. Like, that's stupid, okay? Like, you're totally wasting the power that has. You want to make sure that every single piece of external traffic that you ever send to Amazon is associating a keyword to the listing so that you actually rank up.
And what is your average CPA for a sell? Can you share an example of a Facebook offer ad? What type of link did you use to show Amazon the keyword?
Cool. So again, pixelfy.me. There's more examples in the Facebook group, but what I will say is that our average CPA for a sale totally depends on, a lot of people are like, oh, Facebook ad costs are rising so high. The reason they're rising so high is because it's not easy anymore. Right? 5 years ago, you could go ahead and put up a Facebook ad and say like, great product, like buy this shit now, and like it would sell. Right now, it's like you got to connect with your customer. You got to connect with your ideal audience. You got to map out your ideal at customer avatar. So like our CPAs are pretty low. I mean, at times we're getting like $2 to $3 per sale, and we'll actually push multiple units. But again, like the reason for that is because we have good creative. We actually call out the pain point in the customer, and we really map out and show them that, oh, dude, like if you buy this product, it's gonna bridge that gap. It's gonna get you to where you want to go. Understand your customer, right? You don't need to get good at Facebook ads. Like none of you need to become Facebook ad or Google ad gurus. I actually literally have a team for that. Like you can go hire that out. All right, anybody that's worth their money, you can hire that out to actually do the tech stuff. But becoming a good marketer is understanding psychology, understanding your customer, understanding what they need and what they want, and being able to actually make them feel like when they're reading the text, it's like, oh my God, they're talking about me.
Awesome. Great
Cool.
job, man. Give a
Awesome.
round of applause.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much.